Hey yo, welcome to Hip Hop High Society presents the Roundtable episode 92. Damn, it's a lot of fucking episodes, dog. But we are here consistently, you feel me, giving y'all that dope shit in hip hop, news, trends, all that good stuff. But I would be amiss if the first thing I didn't do was introduce my esteemed co-hosts who are very talented people in their own right. First and foremost, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only J. Cloud. Jonathan Cloud, what's good with your homeboy?
What's up?
Good to see you in the building with the nice background there, and the Armani fucking table set with the leather couch and it's good to have you, brother. And then we also got the one and only, the man, Obi Trice Kenobi. What's going on with you, man?
What's up? What's up? Oh man, nothing. I'm jealous of Cloud's penthouse. You know, I'm just trying to get like you, man.
Moving on up. Yeah, it's good to see you out there. Good to see Boogie Blade out there, man. I heard you working, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Make sure you get that money, dog. I don't blame you.
Yeah, and like Lee would say, you know, repost, like, send it to your enemies, send it to your friends, send it to all those.
It's very telling you said enemies first, dog. What are you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? But
well, you know, I'm just saying, don't forget them. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you, brother. So let's go ahead and get straight into the topics, man. Weezy F baby. So we got the tweet pulled up here. Lil Wayne recently took the X to express how humbling, quote unquote, it is to be consistently uninvited and uninvolved in major events like Coachella and the Grammys. At what point does a legend stop needing the validation of these institutions, these white institutions? Or is it a genuine failure of the industry when the literal best rapper alive is left out of the biggest rooms in music? So I'm going to read the tweet at hand so we can get word from the horse's mouth on this bitch. It's truly a humbling experience when events like Coachella and the Grammys come around, and like clockwork, I'm uninvited and uninvolved. I appreciate my position or space I hold in your heart and mind, if so, because you're the humbling experience that's timeless. And for that, I thank you. I ain't shit without you. So it's kind of at one hand, it seems like he kind of was like whining, but then he like tried to pivot it to like, I love you guys. Is this unbecoming of the legend Tunchi? What y'all think it is?
This is sad, man.
Yeah, thank you. No, you just exactly.
This is sad. This is like it was funny at first, but it's like it's actually like kind of pathetic at this point, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't like to see it, brother.
Yeah, I mean, like he's talking about the Grammys after he dropped Carter 6. Wasn't that the last one? But like that was unanimously terrible. And then since that Super Bowl issue, he's put on like multiple terrible performances that I've seen that have made me specifically be like, yep, still not going to go see Lil Wayne, just like I wouldn't have 10 years ago. You know, so I don't know what he's talking about. Like, you got to step your game up. You got to elevate yourself to get to those spots.
Yeah. The work ethic just is not there. If you saw the card, speaking of the Carter 6, I just realized it till somebody told me there was like no videos dropped for that bitch. You feel me? And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me.
Good.
I'm gonna look that up, but that's crazy.
Forget it. You ever did it?
Yeah, I seen the one like AI video where there's like the car rolling around, a visualizer or whatever, but I didn't see an actual video drop. And if so, that's like super duper lazy, bro. Like, why would you not drop a video for your album? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, I think he saw the reception, and I think he made the wise move to just not do anything. No post album promo, nothing. Like he's not as oblivious as he likes to let people think. You know,
I would say it wasn't like a complete wash to me though. Like the first half of the album was actually all right. I think everybody agreed it wasn't until you got to like the middle. It was like, what the fuck is going on here, right?
And I mean,
it was some stuff on there worthy of a video, at least of 1 or 2 tracks, I think.
Even that shit that started the album off though, like there was like why did you like start the shit off with like like some weird ass AI sample like welcome to the Carter? It sounded fucking stupid.
Yeah,
like
no,
that,
no,
bro. No sample says that, so it was obvious it was AI. So
yeah. No, I'm not seeing any videos. And yeah, I agree that even that first half was not good enough for what like people hold Wayne up as. Also, I don't want to speak for Cloud, but I'm not sure either of us are big Wayne fans from pre-Carter 6. So it's just we're not those guys anyway, maybe. But yeah, no, that shit was pretty mediocre at best.
I like pre-Carter 3. I like pre-Carter 3 Wayne. Nothing after that. Nothing after that. And I barely like Carter 3. To be honest.
Yeah, Carter 3 was kind of like overrated, a slight bit to me.
Carter 3 was the white people album.
Yeah,
I know people gonna get mad at like no, this is best. That man, shut the fuck up. That was like that was the commercial appeal white people album.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. That's what that was.
I'm white and I do like that album. So yeah, that is confirmed.
Anyone seriously who's gonna tell me shit like Lollipop is better than shit like Earthquake?
You ain't gonna get an argument out of me, dog.
Yeah, no, not for Lollipop. Nope.
Nah, you're not gonna get an argument out of me, dog. Is there a such thing as having like a legacy like slot for like these events, right? Like for instance, Jay hasn't dropped anything really in quite a while, right? Do you think Jay got an invite or would get an invite to these things? You feel me? Is he on that level where he can get like a legacy invite to shit? Is Wayne there? You feel me? Or does he have to keep consistently? Is your catalog ever deep enough where you got enough hits in the back pocket where you should just be good for life? You know what I mean?
I don't know if Jay is a good example of that, because like Jay could just like pick any place and they would create an event for him. So Wayne don't really have that cachet. You know?
You don't think Wayne got as many hits as Jay?
He does, but he don't have that goodwill. He's ruined that. He's destroyed that goodwill. Not with just the music, but his performances.
Yeah, I was gonna say specifically, nobody's interested. Yeah, seeing Wayne perform is not like anybody that knows to not go, and if you're going, you must not know. You know.
That's sad, because there's a lot of people there that like to have great music that are just notoriously like bad performers. Like Nas was bad for a while. Nas was horrible for a while. He was showing up on stage drunk and shit. Like he had a bad reputation for a while.
Mm-hmm.
In his defense, I think that might have been the breaking up with Khalees years. Like he was good.
Yeah.
Nas was drunk for like 3 years fucking with that woman.
I've heard that it was like that for a while before that.
No, okay.
But I mean that kind of lines up with her saying that he had that problem. But yeah, there's a bunch of other like Jay.
Well, you look at, for instance, Lauryn Hill, right? Lauryn Hill has a reputation of showing up late, not necessarily put on bad shows when she does get there, but I've heard all types of shit, but people still show up for Lauryn Hill. You feel?
Wayne,
people don't always value their time.
I guess. I mean,
to be honest, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Let's see what we got here. I don't know what's next for Wayne, though, man. Do you think, like, given everything in totality, can we actually get a good album? We're gonna get a good Wayne album before it's all said and done. He hangs it up, bro. What is he, like 46, 47 at this point?
We'll get a good Wayne album when he gets a good A&R.
43. He's 43.
He's not somebody who needs to be picking his own songs and putting together his own album. And the A&R that put together that did this shit, they need to never touch another album again. So, but a lot of artists aren't like really confident at putting together an album without an A&R. You know, that's why you get a lot of bad albums like post like mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like when artists go like underground or they get dropped by their label or whatever, and they start putting out like fucking duds. That's not because they don't have the resources necessarily, but that's because they don't fucking know. They just making whatever songs they're making and just putting it all on the album. There's no curation, you know what I'm saying? So you got to get somebody in his corner that knows how to put together an album.
You know what, bro? I don't even know if that's it though, because like Sexy Red getting invites to a lot of shit, and I know Obi just heard that last shit she fucking put out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Carter 6 better than that shit. I'd say that. You know,
that's true.
So it's just I don't think he's hot right now. I don't think he has necessarily done do his quality of album. Even the performances is just like you're not hot right now, bro. You feel me?
I think it's just a mix of all of that.
What's the last good Wayne album, bro?
Yeah, 3.
Carter 6.
It might be Carter 3. It might be Carter 3. That might be the last good one.
Yeah, for me, it definitely was. Everything after that, for me, sucked.
So it's like trash after trash after trash. Of course, you're not going to be hot. Nobody's going to.
Yeah,
you are a legacy act at that point, and it's the more music that you keep putting out, the more dirt you're throwing on your legacy. He's got more bad music than good at this point, bro. He's got way more trash.
But it's people doing right now that they never. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying, and these tantrums don't help.
The tantrums look terrible. The tantrums look fucking terrible. And that's probably hurts more than anything, to be honest with you. You feel me? Like the tantrums just make you look like a cornball. Nobody likes a cornball, no matter how good your music is, right? Put this up here.
Yeah, but I do think somebody crying and throwing their hands in the air on the way down from their like huge peak. You know, one of the highest peaks anybody's ever been at. Now you're mad. Like we don't feel bad for that.
Nah, bro. You sitting in the mansion, you good to go, man. Give us some good music, dog. You have too many resources at your hand to put out bad music. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like when you have millions of dollars and any rapper, any producer at your disposal, why the fuck are you putting out trash? I don't understand it. You know
because you don't know what good music is, bro. That's what it comes down to. Like I said, like a lot of these artists don't know how to put together a good fucking album because they don't know good music. They have shitty taste, you know?
So what's to explain the Carter 1 through 3? How do you get the Carter 1 through 3 then? You know what I mean? Because
he was on a major. So he had somebody like curating that shit. Like that's a whole different system. And once you're out of that system, you got to fend for yourself.
I think he's still on Universal, isn't he? He's still on a major, technically.
Yeah, but they not. It's not the same as, you know what I'm saying? Like things don't work the same as they did way back.
He probably ain't listening to motherfuckers. That's what it is. You get to a certain point, bro, you have yes men around you, and that could fuck you up, you know.
That could be it too.
Tell me my shit is trash, dog. But any last thoughts on Wayne, man? All right, let's get to the next blood. The game. The game breaks down why people need Drake, says the world all fucked up with it. So I'm gonna play the video and then we'll go into the prompt.
There's a world where Drake is, people want him to be a rapper, and some people say not a rapper, but I think he has one of those names that is like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. You got to think, ever since Drake been quiet or chilling or not Draking as usual, the world off. You walk in clubs, everybody on their phone. Nobody looks like they're having a good time no more. We don't even, if you walk in the club today, what song would make you happy about being there right now? It's like, Yeet gonna come on, turn y'all up. He gonna turn y'all section up.
Nah, this is y'all.
And I'm not saying, I'm saying this is why Drake needs to go up. What are we doing, bro?
Drake bring the world to equilibrium.
sad without Drake in the club. It's sad, bro. But we got Drake out here feeling like we didn't appreciate him. So now he tucked away working on Iceman, chilling, feel like they don't appreciate me. He should never feel like that.
Bro, how old is the game, bro? How the fuck old is the game? But the game says the world fucked up right now because the club. I'm not even gonna roast game. I think we did that last episode, so whatever. But he's saying the game fucked up right now because the club scene is missing that Drake energy. That raises a bigger question: is the club actually a reliable metric for what's hot in hip hop anymore? Which I think is an interesting segue, right? Because we always talk about the street music, blah blah blah, right? Is the club still, you think, an honorable measure or a legit measure at how hot somebody is in hip hop? Or, you know what I mean? What do y'all think?
I mean, I think it can measure, but I don't think it's the same barometer that it was. You know what I mean? And the funny part is, it's like Game knows that. He's outside enough that he knows that this is not like the shit he's talking about. That's not new just since the last year and a half or whatever, 2 years since Drake hasn't dropped last. Like that's how it's been for 10 years or whatever, you know? Like,
yeah, like what club you been in when people ain't been in their phones all day? Like that's the new
that's what I'm saying. yeah, that's
they were doing that when Drake was hot, bro. What are you talking
this
about?
Is just crazy because Game is just like a friend of Drake's, and it's funny because when they were going at it, he was trying to be super neutral, blah blah blah. Well, now the Iceman stuff's dropping. And it's not 100% neutral. There's a target on the Pinocchio and blah blah blah. And Game's still speaking up for Drake though. He put the diamond on his logo. He's doing this. It's like, and people are finding hidden shots at Kendrick. It's like he's clearly like feels like he's secretly picking a side, or maybe even not so secretly. But like, yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, dog. Been in the club lately, Cloud?
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm the backpacker guy. I don't care about none of that shit.
Last time you went to a club, bro?
When I was 18. I shouldn't have been for music shit. I'm not a club guy.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, man. I'm too old to be in the fucking club, dog. I will say, at least back in the day when actually motherfuckers did actually dance and do all the other shit, you did have records that did blow up in the club. Like the first time I heard that Soulja Boy shit before it blew up was like in the club. You feel me? I was in a club in Mississippi and they played that shit or whatever. So I heard it. Records used to get broke in the club, believe it or not, back in the day. I don't think that's not so much the case these days. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I ain't been in the club in a fucking minute. Is the club a good measure of the street still? Y'all think that translates to each other?
I think they can translate, but again, it's not a direct correlation.
You ain't gonna hear ski. You're gonna hear ski in the motherfucking club, nigga.
The real funny thing is, like, so back in the day, if one artist wasn't dropping, was the club dead? It's like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Bro,
music and listening and partying isn't dependent on one artist.
The club was dead. Matter of fact, there wasn't even clubs until Aubrey Graham started making motherfucking music. Okay, you need to give him his motherfucking flowers. The funny thing is,
songs out there now aren't like club type songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really like know when the last time it was like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't either. But even then, like, to just equate that to just like because Drake is not popping, people in their phones at the club, or I think that changed along with the section culture, right? Everybody wants to have a section and have bottle girls walking to them. Nobody really wants to like embarrass themselves on the dance floor no more, and stuff like that. Everybody got a camera, so they recording everything you do. So people just kind of gunshot these days, right? Everybody want to look cool. So I think that's more of a reflection of the age than Drake, Aubrey Graham not dropping, you know what I mean, ass shaking music, you feel me? And a lot of his shit was like you said, it was a lot of that shit was like that, what's that, like that fucking reggae tone type. You know what I mean? What's the word I'm looking for? A genre. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't like get crunk fucking music. That wasn't like dance all the time type music. You feel me? That's just like people, the women can throw their hands up and bounce a little bit with that shit. That shit wasn't like no shit people dance to. You feel me? So I don't really know what the fuck Game talking about. Like you said, I think he's just trying to get a feature. He feels.
I don't care to hear his opinion anymore. I can't wait until he just stops.
Like, ain't you got grandkids, dog? Like, raise your grandkids now, bro.
Or rap, bro.
Well, like I said, I think all this stuff he's been talking lately is because the documentary 3 is close to being done. So I think he's just getting his name out there to push that.
Bro, that's some fucking weird shit. Like to hip hop is dead, like because people not listening to Drake anymore. Like, you fucking make music. You make shit for the fucking club. Like, what the hell? What kind of,
I bet.
Like, what kind of soft ass shit is that, bro? you get the clubs up, bro. And it's like you were running around mad long talking about how you're the best rapper, all that shit. Where the fuck did all that energy go, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so we bullied Drake into stop making good music. Like, I don't understand, because he has dropped some records, and none of those are hitting the clubs aren't turned up to those songs that I've seen. Like,
I like No
you know
Kid.
what I mean?
No Kid.
Okay, well, that's fair, but I'm talking about like outside of that album and that specific song. Like, I think he's dropped a couple of Lucy's, if I'm not mistaken, since the battle. And none of those have been catching. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, don't put that on us. Like, like you just said, somebody step out and make some music then. Drake just needs to pop off a hit record, right? And then the clubs will be popping again. Don't be mad at me. If the song is good, it'll break through all the bullshit.
Yeah, I think Cloud had a great line there too. You feel me? It's like, yeah, you make the fucking music, dog. It's almost like being on a team and your team is losing like all through the season. You're just like, man, if we had a good player on this fucking team, then maybe we can win some fucking. Like, bitch, you on the team. Play ball. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like Drake ain't even that much younger than you. So it's like y'all not even like
your OG or something. He talking like it's his OG, dog. You feel
like,
me?
bro, Drake is like fucking 42 or some shit.
He ain't 42. I think he still might be 30s, man.
I refuse to believe that. I don't know.
Drake is 39 years old.
Oh.
And JCon is what?
Still 40. Too old making that type of music.
I think that's his lane, dog. Your lane is your lane, right? What the fuck, he gonna do some introspective shit? Think Drake is capable at this point of doing introspective album? I don't know, man.
He used to, which is fucking weird. It's like, bro, you used to, and then you start fucking aging backwards, and now you're making like a fucking 15-year-old type shit, like teeny bopper ass music, bro.
You telling me you wasn't feeling the Tootsie slide, bro? Like, that wasn't your shit, bro. You ain't fuck with that.
I know. Fucking the certified Jerrys are. I know they love that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what I'm gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do a field trip, bro. We got to do a club day, bro. See what the fuck is playing in the club. So that's the homework for the panel, dog. You know what I mean? Grit your teeth, dog. Go to the club.
Y'all do that.
Homework, bro. Everybody gonna go to the club.
Let me know how I go.
You ain't gotta stay. Just pop in there, see what's playing for 10 minutes, walk out, dog. All right, man. Any last thoughts or joints on that, man? All right, let's move on. What we got here? Pull this up. Stove God. Does he have the worst contract in history? So shout out to Ahmed. Stove God Cooks got the worst contract since humans start putting paper. So this is based on the tweet we got here. Due to ongoing legal issues with Baby Grind Records, Stove God Cooks will no longer be appearing at the Texas dates this weekend on the J Electronica tour. All Stove God Cooks meet and greet purchases will be fully refunded. I've never seen something where they actually name. I question how real this is. You feel me? I didn't do a deep dive of research into it. Have y'all?
Well, first of all, not shout out to Ahmed because he's a fucking engagement account. He's not a real fucking person. But yeah, like, no, it's real. It is real. But the thing is, people are so fucking, like, the way people are talking about this whole situation is like, it does not behoove Baby Grand to hold him back, to stop him from performing, to stop him from putting out music. So it's shit that he's doing. People are acting like Baby Grand has fucking horrible business with people, but their bad business is very, like, contingent on the shit that they don't pay people, like them not paying people the proper royalties for the music, like the splits are weird, and like them not paying the full advances and shit like that. But it's like, this is like completely different than all of that shit. This is very much like, he's not, it's almost like he's turning in music and they're saying, like, we're not approving of this, or we're not going to be able to clear that sample, or da, da, da. And to everybody else, it looks like, oh, they're stopping him from putting out music. Like, they're trying to, he's caught in a bad deal. It's like, no, this is like, this is fucking standard. Like when you're doing something that isn't approved by the label, they're going to block it. When you try to put out music that isn't label approved, they're going to block it. When you try to do shows that aren't label approved, they're going to block it. That's standard. That's any deal. You know? So it doesn't benefit them because they get money when he makes money. Yeah. So why would they stop him from making money? It's like, that's what you got to think about. That's the key there. Why would they stop him from making money when they would make money too?
Sound like some personal vendetta shit, or they not getting the cut from that thing they want from it. You feel me?
But that would be because it's not approved. You know what I'm saying? That would be because the business wasn't properly done. Which
would imply that he's like on a 365 type of deal where they get a cut of everything you fucking doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, that's why you don't like go, or like, why would you set shows up to book like without your label approval and think that that's gonna that's not gonna get blocked? That's very like, that's unprofessional, first of all. You know, because now you're burning bridges with venues because they got to cancel the show. So it's like you're doing a way more harm to yourself than you are the label.
Yeah.
You know?
Does he have a management team? You know what I mean? Like, is your management team instructing you? Are you listening to that management team? Or are you just trying to do shit on your own? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as putting pen to paper to cancel tour dates and lack of new music, in an era where artists are supposed to be more independent than ever, how do these bad deals still happen to top tier talent? Are they still happening? Do you think like this is a lesson to a lot of people? You know what I mean? Are they not gonna sign those deals no more? Are there still a lot of deals like that floating around? What would be your thoughts to that? Feel me?
I haven't seen the deal, and nobody has, quite frankly. So it's like, I just don't think this is like a situation where the deal is the problem. because every time that he speaks on it, he's very fucking vague. And any time that they speak on it, they're a lot more clear than he is. So
yeah.
that's another thing that people don't seem to look at. Like, why are they a lot more transparent than he is? You know, and that comes back to like when there's two parties involved and one person isn't doing like any talking, or they're very like vague, they're usually the one in the wrong.
You know, I wonder who else right now is on that label.
Nobody like of note.
It says Jizza's on it. Jizza's still on there?
Yeah, he's not on there. He did an album with them, but like a lot of the people that were on there are gone. And there was a lot of Wu-Tang people.
The Utes, Shelly Flame, Little Scrappy, Stove Guy, Iceberg Black. Who is these cats? The Birdhouse. All right.
These are random people, bro. Random people.
Yeah, I ain't heard of half of these cats if they are released, man. Cap Gold, Millie Jean. So yeah, Stove Guy might be the biggest one on there, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. He's interested in design trap creators in a way to fully understand until it's too late. I'm not sure if he got trapped, bro. Like, I think you got to take responsibility for the deal that you sign and just do out. I mean, if you live out your contract and do what you got to do, you can move on to the next contract. It almost seemed to me like kind of like Cloud was alluding to, seems like a little bit that like you drawing the shit out, bro. Just do what you got.
He don't want to fulfill the obligations. You don't want to fulfill the contract, and it's like because for whatever reason, like I can't say for certain, but I've heard that he got an advance and blew it and asked for more money, and because they won't give him more money, he's not playing ball with them. I cannot confirm that, but that's what I've heard. I'll just say that. So that may be the case.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was just making sure because I fucked up my mic for a second. Yeah, I think to me it feels like it's a little bit 50-50, right? I mean, I think what Cloud is saying is probably true in a sense of like, I think he's in a bad deal. He probably got paid, and now that's bad blood because he probably wants more money, and they don't want to give it to him, and they're not obligated to, and vice versa. All that. I think as of the music, there's probably a bit of like. In Stove, I would imagine Stove's thought process might be, if I'm not making any money off of this, then I might as well, use as whatever samples I want to use, make whatever music I want to use, right? Because if I'm not getting the cut, we might as well just make the music as crazy as possible. And then you turn that in, and they're gonna say like, well, that's not gonna work for us because we're trying to get the money, right? So a project and a bunch of songs that we have to split a bunch of money on. That's not going to work.
Yeah,
that's just going to keep. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say people don't understand like how that shit works. Like when you sign to a label and you have a certain amount of visibility, you have to clear those samples.
Exactly.
And they don't like if it starts to become a thing of like, they're not making more money than they're spending, then it's like, we're not doing that. Exactly. It's called having foresight. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they still want to capitalize off the deal that they got. I mean, to be honest. So
yeah, shout out to Darren out there, man. So I understand why Baby Grind just won't do business with others when it comes to Stove. When Stove got his buzzing right now, it almost seems like it's personal. When I think it might be personal. I think actually you might be personal more on Stoves. That's why it's kind of like hard to make that transition from like street shit to like the record industry, right? Because you're like,
listen, bro.
Yeah, like
that's not it.
You don't think that's it?
Streets, not in his case.
Because that's kind of like the not it's totally different situation, but the Pooh Shiesty shit, right? Was like, I just want to be out of my fucking deal. I don't give a fuck about doing it the right way and lawyers and all this shit. I'm just gonna do what the fuck I want to do, right? You do get used to that fucking mentality, I think, to a certain extent. Poor financial literacy. I think that's like 90% of the world, dog. I don't even think that's just the record industry BMF around this bitch. You feel me?
Yeah, but it's like you going up to fucking Ebro with a chain and a fucking coat on. It's like, nigga, you don't have no music out. You know what I'm saying? And you not real niggas know that you're not doing what you're talking about in your music, and you never was. But that's.
Are you telling me West Side Gun is not slinging the biggest bricks in Buffalo?
Oh, I don't know about him, but you go back and look at. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let people have their fantasy.
Are you telling me Jeezy ain't slinging birds out the back of the Lambo? But I think at this point, I don't think nobody believes a lot of these rappers are doing what this entertain. If you haven't figured out it's entertainment right now, I don't know what the fuck to say to you.
I thought so too until I saw Twitter the other day, bro. When people when people were having the whole like drug dealer fucking contract debate, I'm like, listen, this nigga had the illest. I will say this nigga had the illest rebrand. This nigga was rapping about fucking aliens and all sorts of wacky ass shit, and became a drug dealer.
Hey, now hey, you can rap about both. Let's not.
Yeah, you typecasting. Can't believe in UFOs and sling a brick. Yeah.
Those are two of my favorite things that you just mentioned. I'm not gonna lie, selling and aliens.
This nigga's rapping about aliens and pyramids.
Bro, you must not have been around a bunch of them drug dealing 5%ers, dog. They'll fucking preach to you about all types of shit and then fucking deal a brick. So I don't know. I don't think you can typecast nobody on that. You feel me? I do think that it is a mentality in general that people want what the fuck they want when they want it. And at the same time, they don't lead to bad business acumen, right? You're not really fucking worried about that. To me, it would feel weird to me if I like book some show where I'm about to get like $5,000 in my labels. Like, nah, you didn't clear that with us, buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's like asking for a bathroom break at work and shit. Like, boss, can I piss? So I do get like how that might feel like some bullshit to you. You know what I mean? Just off your personality type. You know what I mean? So I get it. At the same time, you sign a deal, you gotta live with it, dog. Buy yourself out. That's what I said. That's my part that's not getting to me, bro. If you as hot as you're supposed to be, bro, why ain't nobody from the bill to get you out of there? Huh?
But that's the thing, bro. He don't have no music out, and so it's like that's not adding up. So where you getting your money? You know what I'm saying? You're not getting money, nigga.
Somebody think that you're capable of making millions of billions of dollars. They think you're capable of making millions of dollars. They don't think they'll advance you that money to get out of there and get you on the back end. You don't think that's possible?
It's all about the price, though, right? Because like, how many millions are we talking? And if we're Baby Grande, I could be like, well, but we found a hidden gem, and now it's gem time. Like, we want double that what you're saying or whatever, right? And it's like, well, fuck, like, well, we'll never recoup that on our end. Well, so be it.
But the nigga never make music. He doesn't release music. He doesn't want to work for you. Then you're not gonna get anything. I'd rather take $2 million. You know what I mean?
I know, but when there's bad blood and people are being petty, you know what I mean? If I got money and you got money, fuck it. We'll just let the money sit. Like, we'll just let it sit and see who starves out first, right? With no money. And
I don't know, man. Rock Marciano don't have no problem putting no music out.
That's Rock Marcy, dog.
Yeah.
Rock Marcy, that's a whole different cat.
They don't got no problem.
It still, to me, is I still don't know if he can put together a great album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear a lot of Stove Guy Cook's rhetoric. Like, do we really know if he's capable of putting out a classic album? I don't know. You feel?
Oh man, I love Reasonable Drought. That's crazy.
I don't know.
I like the piece on Reasonable Drought. he don't apparently, but
Petty Roosevelt. Any last thoughts on that joint? All right, man, let's move on, man. Ray Daniels. I'm not gonna play this whole thing because it's like a 5-minute motherfucking video, but I think we can get the gist in about 2.
skirt above that, that is a really important thing to talk about. When I came in the music business, you heard that rule. Like I had a white lawyer tell me straight up, black people hit each other. Y'all can't hurt us. Like y'all can hurt each other, but y'all can't hurt us. That's the rules. And I remember thinking to myself, who the fuck made that rule?
Right.
Why the fuck can we hurt each other, but we can't hurt y'all? I think they made that rule. So it's almost like they encourage the black executives to be the partner. You look like him. Go play with him. Not understanding that these dudes will hurt us because we look like that.
Right.
Now, here's the thing I want to say. To the gangsters, I think y'all are pussyfoots. I think that if you were willing to hurt someone that looks like you, but you wouldn't hurt a white exec, that's pussy shit to me. Because that means you only doing it because you don't think the police care. Because you know if you touch a white man,
it's going down.
The police, he gonna call the police. The police are gonna come. He's gonna press charges. That's, by the way, as I'm thinking about it, the problem that even with the whole culture, black men are taught to take pain and deal with it,
and not to tell the cops.
And white men are taught to tell the motherfucking police.
Yeah, I mean they following the law.
Yeah. So for me, when I saw that, I thought that it was correct, and I think Charlamagne only said it because he heard it. We hear that. I'm telling y'all, in the business, I've heard that. Y'all don't think like it's been a lot. It's been nice lately because it ain't been as many gangsters in here. But 2006 to 2020, when you came in the room, like you knew what it was. But I'll say another thing. Like, look at it like this. How many? That's why Sugar's in jail.
Suge did it. Ice Cube did it.
Everybody has to do it. They all have to.
No. I mean, Ice Cube, he pulled up on homie and was like, "Yo, let me out of this contract."
But that was
but look what he did though. He is something that he didn't do. He didn't touch him.
He didn't touch him. He just wrecked the room. Suge touched.
He put fear God. He put fear God.
She said Suge ain't touch anybody. Suge did not beat up no white man. Stop it. Suge ain't beat up nobody, to be honest with you. Like I said, he scared people. But what do y'all think about that? There's a standard where somebody, as we seen with Gucci, will run up on him to get up out of contract because nobody's touched Lee or Cohen, right? Like, doesn't happen, right? Is that pervasive? Is that something you think is pushed by the corporate machine, right? Or that's just these artists being fucking knuckleheads? You feel me?
Security. Leo Cohen has security around him. You know what I'm saying? Like Tommy Mottola has security around him. These people have security. We don't feel a need to have security. You know what I'm saying? Like we do. Oh, I can handle that myself. That's the difference. That's the only difference. We don't have security around us. That's why somebody can go into fucking Steve Stout's office and slap the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying?
That was Diddy though, dog. I think Diddy was on some other shit.
Yeah. But one good thing he did.
But you know what though? Gucci had security. The reason why the charges probably brought up because Gucci did have security with him. I think he had enough sense, and they robbed the fucking security, dog. That's part of the issue, right? So maybe if you had security that looked a little different, maybe things would be better, right? Maybe if you had some ex-Navy SEAL cats or some shit, but
maybe, but for the most part, it's because like they know, you know what I'm saying? No, people aren't gonna go into the fucking Atlantic office and do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty isn't running in the Atlantic, like as stupid as he is. He's not running into the Atlantic office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why isn't he doing that? Because of security.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's really all it comes down to. And I can't fucking stand Ray Daniels, but every time I see him, I just think of that shit where he was in that car talking about the AI artists don't complain like humans do. My mind just goes back to that. I just can't stand that guy.
He's getting ahead of the curve, man. What do you think? What do you think, Obi, bro?
I mean, to a degree, it wouldn't surprise me if that was kind of like I don't know if I'd say unsaid rule, because clearly I don't want to say clearly, but apparently it's been said. But But I think what Cloud is saying is correct. And also it's like we're in 2026. That Ice Cube incident was what, in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like
Yeah. Back in
going into a building and smashing up stuff or beating somebody up in like a corporate building like that is not the same as it was back then, even. You know what I mean? So
right.
I think they'd have to like catch these guys moving around, and like Cloud said, they got security, and it's just a whole I don't know. I'm in the middle because like I said, on one hand, I wouldn't be like 100% surprised by this from certain people, like hearing that was how they felt, you know.
You'll never see Lucian Grange at fucking McDonald's.
Oh, I was about to say that, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But you might see Gucci Mane. At fucking Burger King or whatever, just a random spot.
Right.
Yeah. It's accessibility. It's both security and accessibility.
You got to where I was going, bro. You got to where the fuck I was going. Like, Pooh Shiesty ain't getting in the room with Lucian Grange. He's not getting in the fucking room, right? That's what he got Gucci for. That's why you have these lower level label heads. That's their job. They're middle management, dog. You know what I'm saying? They're middle management. Their job is to deal with these street artists and stuff like that. You're not getting in the room with a guy unless you're a super duper mega star, right? Or like somebody else, you come up there with somebody else and they let you in. And even then, it's going to be, you know what I mean? So it's a different elevator for them cats. They don't even take the regular elevator that you take to get in the building, right?
People forget that these labels, like Gucci's label, and these are like boutique labels. These are like subsidiaries. These aren't like the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like these are very accessible people, bro. Like and even like I said, Steve Stout earlier, like you can't even really get to him like that nowadays. Like you can't.
No. Yeah. Hell no.
Like it's a whole accessibility thing, man. Like, and that's not what fucking Ray Daniels tries to paint it as. I see where he's going with it, but it's like that's just not what it is, bro.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're talking about guys that walk in the front door versus guys that like land on the roof with a helicopter and walk in through it, you know, like you said, a secret door. They're taking an elevator down to their office, not up, and they're still at the top floor. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
People just got moved differently, bro. Like you if you own it, if you running a business, you gotta move like it. And it's like that's why I don't really understand people shitting on him over like this whole situation, Gucci. And I know I haven't been here the past couple of weeks, and y'all probably already talked about it, but like I don't fucking disagree with how he handled it. I disagree with that stupid ass song. Like what the fuck is that?
Kept that in the draft, dog.
Yeah. Other than that, like I don't fucking see anything wrong with you. Like you got a fucking family, you got a wife, you got kids, you got a fucking family, you got a business to run. Like you want to fucking call the police on somebody who's fucking has a fucking gun in your face, like
yeah.
Like fuck that.
Yeah. It's all about the well, they're trying to paint it. They're trying to bring up all these old clips of Gucci saying he would never talk to the police, he would never snitch, and all this other shit. But I'm like, do y'all even know what snitching mean? That's why I hate when these internet people get hold of street topics and it becomes like the snitching debate for 50 million fucking time and all this other shit. And it's like, why are you even having that discussion, bro? Like, what has enabled you to even be capable of having that discussion? You know, and they always bring up the mob, but the mob is the most snitching motherfuckers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like Tony the Bull, Graffina, all these people snitched on each other, dog. Like snitches. You know, so
almost every great gangster from the mafia is also told on somebody.
Cosa Nostra is over with. If you're not maybe in Sicily, you're in America, they snitching. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's such stupid topics, bro. And I'll tell you right now, and I had to come from the fucking streets. I would tell on your motherfucking ass, you do some bullshit, put an AK in my motherfucking face, dog, and take me off my shit. And oh no, I can't snitch. Nah, I'm gonna point your ass out. You ever seen that meme where he like pointing at the
It's gotta be, yeah, bro. It's gotta be a clear sign. It's gotta be a clear distinction of like, bro, when you like over 40, like, first of all, when you over 40, like you shouldn't be in the fucking streets anyways. Like that's that, like like you need to fucking hang that shit up and go fucking start a family, my nigga. Like, what are you doing, bro? That's like the old man in the club looking at the fucking 19-year-olds. That's that type of shit, bro. Like,
hey man, Leonardo DiCaprio ain't do nothing to you, man. You ain't gotta talk shit about Leonardo. But I agree, man. At a certain point,
man.
And I know like street dudes now, and like you say, hit they 40s, dog. You would go to like their social media, you would think they like teachers or some shit. You would think they like professors that they got a regular job, they're in the suburbs now. Like, let it go, bro.
That's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. I don't care if you over 40 and you in the fucking streets, like you embarrassing, my nigga. Like you embarrassing whoever raised you, my nigga. I'm gonna be real. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not a good look, dog.
Leave that to the young dudes, bro. And even they shouldn't be on that shit. But like, you know, that's something, you know, you gotta solve like later on down the line. But it's like you over 40, bro. Like hang it up, my nigga.
And I know people like that too, bro. That's the sad part. I know cats on the other side. I know some cats in their 50s, dog. Still like making Facebook videos telling people how to properly shake up gang signs and shit. It's sad, dog. It's sad.
Oh man.
But any last thoughts on that video? Anything we just talked about?
All
right. So I think I think next is the crash dummy real quick. So let me play this shit. Who we gonna pick this week? I don't fucking know.
Hey, Dad.
This week's crash dummy, I got Jay Prince Jr. Play this video real quick, man.
Jay Prince Jr. is the reason why NBA Ben 10 got shot and almost killed earlier today. Jay Prince Jr. been beefing with a local rapper from Detroit about his baby mama. How you beefing with another man about his baby mama? So Jay Prince Jr. been rocking with her, and we all know Jay Prince Jr. is caring about all his posts. When this man pulled up on Trey Songz trying to fight Trey Songz over her. So Jay Prince Jr. been dropping sneak disses, been dropping videos dissing the local rapper with the BM in the car. So they at a spot. The local rapper is also at the spot. Jay Prince Jr. instructed NBA Benton and others to run up on the local rapper to snatch his chain. There's video of Jay Prince Jr. literally got the local rapper in a headlock trying to take his chain while those other dudes is beating him up. The local rapper somehow, some way got a hold of that pistol and got busy. Fa. I heard his name was like All-Star Junior or something. Listen, man, stop beefing about these hoes, man. Pussy was made to get fucked.
All right, little graphic detail, but there you have it. I think the big thing out of all this is Jay Prince Jr. Speaking of which, Cloud, you hinted on, Jay Prince Jr. is 39 years old. 40 is knocking at that motherfucking door, dog. And you still out here in the club, messing with people, baby mama, instructing these shorties to go out here and do all kind of bullshit. These YN, some people would say, I don't like that term, but this is all because of you. How much fucking death and destruction got to come because you want to be a Nepo Al Capone, dog? You know what I'm saying? It's a good case that Takeoff ain't with us today, fucking around with y'all cats in Houston, right? And you still running around. And we know you was born with money, dog. We know Jay Prince was rich by the time you was 10 years old, dog. You were born with money. You grew up with money. You are not a gangster, dog. Your daddy was a gangster, and even he kind of looking like a bozo these days and needs to fucking hang it up, right? But you, especially being the Nepo baby that you are, need to stop this bullshit, dog. Why you beefing over somebody over their own baby mama? It's free women out here, dog. You ain't got to beef with no other rapper. Now people shot. people have to go to the hospital. Death and destruction is following you because you want to be the motherfucking Richie Rich and fucking gangsters, dog. You were born with a silver spoon. Be grateful of the assets. Be grateful of the situation you was born in, where you have the right to not have to do shit. You don't have to go to work. You never had to put your fucking clock, dog. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful of what you was getting and stop being a fucking bozo. And you're 39 years old. Like Cloud say, start a motherfucking family, nigga. With that being said, you got to get the big car crash.
As Jay Prince would say, you need to relax.
All right, maybe I can't go to Houston now because I'm saying that bullshit, but it's all good. I don't need to go to Houston. But without further ado, if y'all ready, man, I'm ready to listen to some music. This week we got producer Anthony Church sent over a track featuring rapper Sword Style Sean. Name of the track is gonna be New Stance. Let me pull this up real quick. Bam. All right. My bad, should have this bitch queued up.
Dang, I'm gonna have to fill this airspace. What up, everybody? Make sure you're liking and reposting.
They can sit there for a minute. They be all right.
I'll entertain them. It's okay. It's all right. Go check out Cloud's new projects on Bandcamp. He's got 2 latest projects out. Go check those out. You know what I mean? Go visit the website. We got reviews. We got articles.
I'm ready when you are, dog. You ain't got to feel
it. All right. Okay.
So make sure you mute your mics. Let's play it. News Stance.
Top 3 main characters. Naruto, that's my personal favorite. Yusuke Urameshi and Edward Elric. The way they grew is crazy, but what if Yusuke rap though? Right? I'm pulling out no slapping you in your forehead. Delivery goes simply leave them more fed. Got optimistic opportunities, that's where the door led. Got the type of heat that really provide the corset. Said mama made a G when I'm looking into the mirror. Wipe the bullshit down and now I'm seeing clearer. Like can be a bitch, but nah, I cannot fear her. Yo, you with the fucked up mug. You better cheer, sir. Don't you play the idiot like you don't get it. Think a little more about it. No, we all gifted. Destiny and lore, I promise that you can rift it. Only spit this way cause I wanted you to be with it. Way I fixed the bin, you know I Tokyo drifted. Now my big body power get every trolley a trippage. If they part of your team, be sure to promise a splitters. Fuck the promise that they did it. Stay solid with every mission. I walk across the stage of comfort. You see I'm made for it. Trying to find a way for them to genuinely pay for it. Not subscription, but only out of support. Maybe websites with the early access tour. Okay, I'm more than music, baby. Said I'm a brand. You need advertisement on the streams? Yeah, we got a man. You got characters and designs, then we got the hands. You need a character with some lore, my nigga. I write the plan. Mangaka approach, how I plan to be to go. Dive for it steadily, writing with the back, bro. Inspire many with my stories before I croak. Meanwhile, I'm writing and giving a bowl of toke. Fuck. I fucked up at the end. Came back straight off of the throne and sent him home. It is what it is. One day I built Rome. I did it by myself, all inside my head. Understand what I'm doing, there was bloodshed. That's the way that they did it back in the day. You can leave and nobody will hear anything you say. You can be in the mountains, even die in a cave. So be grateful for what you have and try to find your pace, cause shit get ugly. Understand I live Assassin's Creed, that's the way it is. That's just me. Ghost of Tsushima with the katana blade. What you saying? Hold up, I'll detach your whole face like I'm Tekazo in its early days. But now I'm chilling, apply my dealings. Show respect for the motherfucking villain. Doom ring imprinted in your temple. But for now, I just meditated at the temple.
All right, you're muted, D.
Yeah. So there we have it. Short Style Sean, produced by Anthony Church, News Stance. And I'm put myself first for some fucking reason, so I'm on the clock. So I'm fucking with it, bro. it was a point like in the beginning, like his vocals was almost too loud for the fucking beat. Almost, it's such a smoothed out fucking beat. But yeah, I think the rhyme scheme. I like the rhyme scheme. I like the whimsical, like I fucked up, I'm a freestyle. The end of the song shit, you know, it felt like some just in the booth fucking around type shit, but it still was cohesive to me. So I mean, I fucked with it, man. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Shit kind of made me laugh. Like, that's my first time to see the whole track actually, but I liked it. I fuck with it. I give it a thumbs up, dog. Obi, you next, man.
All right. Yeah, no, I like that track. I like the flow. I like the rhymes he was getting into. You know, sounded kind of like he said something about it be like in the perspective of a anime character or something. You know, so I don't know about all that. Wish we had Dell here for that, but but I was into what I was hearing for sure. So that's it. That's definitely a thumbs up for me. I'm trying to find him on Instagram at the moment, and I'm having trouble. So I'll wait.
Yo, I'm gonna have to pull it up because
Okay.
my God, it's hard to find these cats, bro.
So I was like, yeah, I like that for sure. Let me find him, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not.
Yeah, these cats hard.
struggling.
Andy Church you can find, but the short stuff it's gonna be hard. Cloud, what you think, bro?
Yeah, thanks. Here we go again. I can't like you start falling off like the end stretch, and there was points in the song where it's like his flow fell off, but not like in a purposeful way either, because it's like I don't know if it's just me, but I can hear when it's like purposeful, or where it's like you kind of like try to like force what you were writing into that spot. And just the way he delivered certain lines just they kind of like put me off a little bit, just because it's like, bro, you could have went back and redid that, like, or you could have like substituted like that was like something else, or just like there's problems I have with it. But I will say, first of all, I like the beat. Second of all, like he does have potential for sure. Like, cause like aside from what I was just talking about, like where he was on point, he was on point. So I would say thumbs down to the song, but not thumbs down to him. Like he's like I've done that like probably like one other time where it's like I don't like the song, but like you could like sharpen shit up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think that was purposeful? I mean, they could have retake this shit like 10 times, dog.
Bro, I listen to fucking Pharaoh Monch. I can hear when it's like you're doing that on purpose. And
bro, he literally said in the song like, "I fucked up. I'm just gonna freestyle." Like,
yeah, no, I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about there was points in the song before that where it's like the flow is like.
That's part of the whole. To me, that was the whole point of the song. Like, Newsstands is just like a freestyle type of track. You feel me? Like it's refreshing me to hear some shit that's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the dude, the cat we had, Juice, right? When he talk about he purposefully made this feel kind of like grimy. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of felt like with this. I like, bro, they could have went and perfected that shit if they wanted to. I think. You know what I mean? I think that was perfect. That's not knocking your score.
I don't know that because I haven't heard anything else. So, this is all I have to go off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if this is like your first impression, it's like, bro, you kind of don't really got it together, like as far as like delivery. So it's like that's my first impression. Maybe there's shit where he's like, he's got it like locked down. So it's like I'm just judging that off of this being my first impression. But for sure. He's like I said, he's got potential for sure. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's why we always give out the disclaimer, dog. Like, don't judge anybody off the one song, right? You may not feel this one. Check out it's a whole EP, Make It Canon, that Anthony Church produced. So maybe you'll feel another different one of the songs on there. Maybe you can actually hear that the man can flow a little bit. So I get your first impression is everything, though. But I'm the Instagrams for the cat. We got Anthony Church Music. This is the producer cat. You can go check him out, man. He got more shit on his page, of course. Doesn't look like his name, White Cat. But
if you send the song to fucking people to review, bro, And I know he didn't send that; the producer did. But if you send in a song to people to review, you got to make sure that shit is like airtight. Like that shit is like, it can't be some shit you freestyle, bro, or some shit where it's like you.
Well, it's the whole project. They sent the whole project. I actually picked that song, so blame me, bro.
Oh, well, I blame you then, bro.
And this is
blame D. Why I gave you a thumbs down.
I'm here. I'll take it. VL Sean. This is actually Sword Style Sean. This is like I say, it's kind of hard to find, because it doesn't have his name on it. It just says VL Sean. This is the cat right here.
There might be shit where I feel the complete opposite. So, but he didn't pick them, so I got to go with what he picks.
That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for, to take the blame. What Akon say, place the blame on me, mama. Yeah. But I got them pulled up here. Make sure y'all go follow the cats, man. Check out all of their music. I know he said he couldn't make the stream to listen to the review, so I would definitely send you the replay so you can listen to that. Oh, and I didn't even put it. What we got? Mostly up. You got 2 out of 3, dog.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
So you got the mostly thumbs up, dog. And make sure y'all check out the Make It Canon EP on Bandcamp. I didn't play it off Bandcamp just because they fucking thing is kind of wonky sometimes. But support the artist, man. Go to Bandcamp. You feel me? All right. Any last thoughts on that track or the production or anything else in that regard? All right. Moving on. Take a quick little comedy break. See what we got here for y'all, bro. Break up the monotony around this bit. Black people versus white people. We all love those. That laugh track is so annoying in the background. That's racist. I don't pour my drinks like that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I ain't gonna lie, they do that happy birthday Stevie Wonder version at the crib, so I gotta take the motherfucking brunt of that.
I don't know. I set stuff all over the store, to be honest with you. If I pick it up, it goes wherever I happen to decide I don't want it.
I thought you was light skin. You're not light skin.
That shit is the worst, bro. I'm gonna just say it because I used to work in Whole Foods and people did that. People did that shit all the time. That shit was so fucking annoying.
I know. I do feel bad about it.
Think about that. Think about me.
I know. I'm sorry, and I do feel bad, and my wife doesn't do that, but sometimes I just am like, I'm not walking all the way back to the house.
He got paid by the hour. He be all right,
bro. I'll try to do better for you, Cloud. I'll try to do better. I don't be leaving milk at the bike rack though, like he.
Yeah, that's trifling though, dog.
Yeah, that is crazy. How people be doing shit like that.
That's trifling though. Dog.
Bread in the wine section.
Yeah, that's extra lazy fucking bum shit, bro. Dejan Paul is calling out what he sees as a massive double standard with TDE. He claims employees are using gay slurs against some of the labels, simultaneously asks for grace and privacy regarding Isaiah Rashad's sexuality. Is it fair? for Dejan to weaponize Isaiah's private life to point this hypocrisy, or did he cross a line by dragging an uninvolved artist into his personal beef? We got this tweet pulled up that went semi-viral. 2 TDE employees have been sent on camera calling me a F word for 2 straight years, as if their TDE artists didn't get caught on camera sucking. Yeah, despite him having kids and a baby mama, I got to sign to TDE and drop an album to be gay in peace. The clout chasing is fucking. You came on the show when you were on podcast. The King was on and acted like you was cooking crack, making fun of King parents who were on drugs and his father's deceased. So you open that door, won't be mad now. Stop throwing rocks and then trying to play victim. Shout out to Victim on. This more like controversy at TDE. What do y'all think about trying to out this by this Dejan Paul? There's some clout chasing shit to y'all.
Yes. I mean, he's done this before. He's done shit where he's trying to get fucking attention and like, bro, like you're gonna call out all the other people in rap that fucking call you this or that. Like, bro, that's just not that makes it okay, but it's like this seems very like, why are you singling them out? But I mean, yeah. Like I said, that doesn't make it cool, but
yeah,
it seems very strange, like very particular and very strange, like
interesting timing, you know.
Yeah, and I don't really buy the whole like oh, why are you dragging like Isaiah Rashad? And he's a grown ass man. Like if he got a problem with it, he could throw hands with the dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? People take it on the. People take it upon themselves on the internet to be outraged on an artist they like's behalf. Like, if he got a problem with it, he could go knock the nigga out himself, bro. If he don't care, he don't care. So I'm sure he's heard it all at this point. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all over the internet. I'm sure he's heard it all. So he don't. What the fuck is this to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was quiet initially just because honestly I don't know too much about this situation. Like I don't even know who Dejan Paul is, to be perfectly frank. But it sounds like. Oh, sorry. Say what you said. Can you say that again?
No, I just say he's just an LA dude. He's like one of those like personalities.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say from what I do know, it sounds like. I mean, it's not really that surprising that he would drag Isaiah into this, right? But that yes, it's also. Definitely like clout chasing. Like, why would he's gonna blow it up and try to make it as big as he can for himself to get his name out there.
Mm-hmm. I think he kind of kills any kind of like empathy you might have either, even if it's like the allegation is true and it's like, oh, that's terrible, right? But then when you be like, well, Isaiah Rashad is on camera doing this and this and the third, and you're not talking to he gets respected, that's when you kill like your credibility in that, not to mention.
But again.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm about to say, and the mention is like, if that's the case, why did you stay working there? You actually can file lawsuits if you're being harassed at work. It is laws against calling people out in regards to their race, religion, sexual preference, and all that shit. So if it's as bad as it is, why you not suing and getting your bread? You feel me?
Well, he wasn't working there. I know who he's talking about specifically, and I don't even know if I would say they're employees, but I know who he's talking about. I don't know, like, but if Isaiah Rashad like goes and like puts hands on him, then he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like you're just throwing his name in there, like, and you fucking added him too. That's funny. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the purpose of? I don't know, man. Shit's corny.
Shit's mad corny, but I don't think. I would say it'd be wrong to put hands on them, though. You feel me? Sometimes people deserve hands.
That's the thing. Plenty would. Like, how many people getting hands put on them nowadays? You know what I'm saying? As far as like public figures, you know what I'm saying?
How many public figures actually go to those spots and get hands put to them?
Last shit I heard was fucking what's his name? Russ putting hands on that dude.
These people don't go nowhere, dog, to get hands put to them. A lot of A lot of the internet personalities are like basement dwellers, or they don't leave their studio. They only go to certain places. And where academics at to get hands put together?
At shows, people just ain't doing it. He's outside. He's outside.
I don't think he's moving around like that, to be honest.
He probably has people with him. He's probably with groups, but he's still outside, like, you know. But
yeah, I think people got mad security.
It's a lot of people just talk on the internet, bro. Like they'll see somebody and they just want, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll act like they didn't see them. Oh, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you were there. If I knew you were there, I would have put hands and feet on you. Like, okay, man. You look directly at him too. You look directly at him. So that's all that is.
Yeah, I think that's the industry in general, right? I think the industry in general is full of people like that say things and won't do it, or they think about other consequences, don't want to fuck their back up, because everybody's suing nowadays and shit too. That's another thing. Like, it's actually become acceptable to sue people, right?
It's like I was saying, man, like in another episode, like niggas ain't scared of getting a fucking $150 no more, man.
I am. I think just last week I said I don't want one.
Oh.
I said
Word is bud. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. In this situation, you kind of kill any like fair game it is, bro. This to me. I ain't gonna say too much long on the subject, just because, like I said, it's a clout chasing shit to me. But yeah, at a certain point, bro, have some pride as a man, though. It doesn't matter you a straight man, gay man, or whatever, bro. Like, to go this route, it's kind of like super duper whack, bro. It's unmanly shit, bro. You feel me? Like, extra whack. So, any last thoughts?
Corny, bro. He is corny.
Yeah, mad corny, dog. Any last thoughts on that joint? Y'all checked out that single that he just dropped for the album, Isaiah Rashad? Speaking on which?
Nah, I just was waiting for the album, to be honest.
I'm not a fan of that artist.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying.
Thank God. Hotep ain't here, man.
I do not listen to that artist.
So now we got the next joint, man. DJ Vlad, man. I really couldn't see this because I'm blocked, you feel me? But somebody sent it on the other page. Recently broke his silence on his fallout with Boosie, explaining that he refused to increase Boosie's interview fee because his views were dipping. In the era of the paid interview, should the artist check be based on a legendary status, or should it be strictly data-driven transaction? Play this video right here.
We only get paid one time, so I got to get paid good. I'm sorry, I don't need a podcast. Are you done with DJ Vlad because he did one with 6ix9ine? Nah. You know how many rats Vlad done did podcasts with? That ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing against no 6ix9ine. I ain't got no beef with 6ix9ine. I don't care who Vlad doing no podcast with. That ain't none of my motherfucking business. But you gotta pay me. I don't give a fuck. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm feeding my family off a podcast. I ain't know what he paid 6ix9ine. He did shit. All I want is 40, bro. Like, I ain't on no 100K shit. Give me 40. I'm worth that, right? Am I worth that?
There you have it. Boosie say, I think he's getting 25. He say he want the 40 ball for the interviews, and I'm gonna play Vlad's response real quick.
But because he started putting out numbers out there and people started going, oh, Vlad being cheap, why is it only 5,000? You could pay him that, not knowing the whole picture. The fee had always been 25,000. He said, I want 40,000. And I'm like, fam, I can't do 40,000. That's just putting me in the hole. He's like, well, I'll go as low as 35. And I'm like, man, listen, I might be able to do 30 after I run the numbers, but 35 is definitely out of the question. But let me go ahead and run my numbers and actually see what's going on. So I went back and I looked through the last, 5 or 6 interviews. The profit margin on each of these interviews was around $10,000. So I showed him the numbers. I sent him a spreadsheet showing him my back end numbers. And I'm like, bro, the most I could do is 25. You're asking for 35. Your traffic has been dipping over the years. You've gone from about 6 million to about 5.5 to about 5 and some change. So you're looking at about maybe a 10, 15% decrease in views, which means a 10 to 15% decrease in revenue, as you know, but you're asking for a 40% increase in appearance fee, a 40% increase. It doesn't make any business sense because what'll end up happening is, look, Boosie's already at home, right? He wakes up, he does the interview. There's no cost associated with him, and he was getting paid $25,000. I have to fly because I don't have a studio or a camera crew in Georgia, in Atlanta, so I have to hire a camera crew in Atlanta. I have to fly from LA to Atlanta. I have to get a hotel. I have to have all the costs associated with it. And then afterwards, I have to pay to get the video edited and pay my crew and everything else like that. And as you know, with YouTube, I'm taking all the risk because sometimes videos get demonetized, right? Especially when you talk about someone like a Boosie who has, he swears, he's talking about a lot of edgy stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm taking 100% of the risk. So I'm like, listen, I cannot pay you $35,000 when I'm going to make nothing, or maybe I'm even going to take a loss.
There you have it, bro. So we got the beef, Vlad and Boosie, man. Right on this joint, bro.
I don't think that's beef. I think they just, because I think they're still cool, but I can't fucking, bro. I hate Boosie. I hate Boosie now. Because he's making me fucking agree with fucking DJ Vlad. Like, bro, you don't like that makes no fucking sense for somebody to pay you and make nothing or lose money. Like that makes no business sense whatsoever. It's like you want him to pay you more when you're actually making less.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he's gonna have to keep paying you that. It's not gonna be fluctuating. Like you're not gonna ask for 40K and then you're gonna like, oh well, I'll take like 30K this next interview. Like no, you're gonna stick to that price, and the number's gonna keep going down and going down until he's actually coming out of pocket, like just to do the interview. Like he's losing money just for the sake of doing the interview, and it's like. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this,
yeah.
I don't see how anybody with fucking common sense can agree with Boosie. And he's talking about like paying. He's talking about like all of that. That's about his worth. And it's like it's not. See, man, people get it twisted, bro. Like your worth and the money that you're actually your market value. What you're bringing to the table are two completely different things. Like people, like I could say a beat from me is worth $1 million.
Right.
And if you pay that $1 million, you might not make fucking $100. And now you just spend $1 million just because that's my price. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's you got to think about ROI, which is that's his whole fucking thing. That's Vlad's whole thing. Like is ROI. Like am I making back what I'm spending? So and you want him to spend more when he's making less. That's just it's I don't understand where he's coming from with this.
So I agree with Cloud from start to finish, and I'm going to say that so that I don't have to agree with Vlad. So that's mark that down. I'm agreeing with Cloud. I'm not agreeing with Vlad. So I agree with everything he said, but at the same time, I don't care about Vlad's issues or problems. I don't care if he's crying or what his money situation looks like. You're the one who started paying artists. Like, this is a you problem that you created. You know what I mean? That's not good for any of the industry anyway. And on top of that, now you're also saying Boosie's he's too edgy. He's saying too much edgy stuff, and that's an issue. It's like, that's what you want. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, bro? Like, you want Boosie to say edgy shit to get you views. Like, that's don't just make up complaints now.
I mean, there is a line. There is a line where it's like you go a little bit too over the edge, and it's like now you're doing like a million views on a video, but it's demonetized. So it's like, what is that worth at the end of the day? Now it's like, was it worth losing all that? So it's like there's a trade off. There is definitely a trade off of going over the line. So
I still think if it blew up enough, it would be worth it for him. And also, like, he's talking about YouTube. Like, he's across every platform. You know what I mean? I don't know I don't think he's getting demonetized on Instagram for the same thing he's getting demonetized on YouTube for. You know?
Yeah, but I don't think I don't know about Vlad's Instagram presence.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Me either, and I never would check.
Also, like a lot of these outlets run ads. Like, they do ads and have sponsorships, and they make money that way, right? That's typically. Honestly, he's kind of showing that he's not really media. Like, you're a sensational, because the Breakfast Club don't pay people for fucking interviews, right? And then these other actual media outlets, because it's a equal value transaction, right? You get the promo, right? And they get the interview or whatever, right? So this is like, all right, I'm gonna pay you a flat fee, and then I can use this video 50 million fucking times, right? So while you may not be getting it right now, it is like a chance if you keep this video keeps getting traction throughout the years. Let's say Boosie in 5 fucking years does some bullshit that makes national news. Now people going back to your videos to look at that shit, right? So you can actually get money 5-10 years because you own that property at this point. So I can kind of see, although I get the ROI and I get, you're not making that money right now, but you've paid him a flat fee to forever use that video. You feel me? Yeah. So I can kind of get where Boosie coming from, because you can use this video for years, dog. You know how many people go back and watch old fucking videos? I got old podcasts, and I'm a little motherfucker, but I got old podcasts from other platforms, and motherfuckers still watching that shit like today. And I'm like, this shit ain't even relevant no more, dog. So I can imagine a big platform or a bigger platform, people going back and watching those old videos for whatever reason. The algorithm chooses to push that. So I kind of get where Boosie's coming from. At the same time, if you're not worth it, you're not worth it, dog. You feel me?
You can't bank on
price, huh?
Yeah, you can't really bank on that though. Like the possibility of an old interview might go up. You know what I'm saying? That's not really something you can predict. So it's kind of like you have to go by, what's the numbers that your last interview did, and going by the topics that we're going to touch on, what's the likely window of numbers that this next interview is going to do.
But you know how you counter that, dog? But you know how you counter that, right? All right, 10% off any of the likeness or the videos that you appear in, you get the profit of it, right? That's how you do that. So either if you're gonna play the fat fee and he asks for a higher flat fee, okay, you banking on the fact that this video could go up. It's a possibility it might be. But if you don't think he's worth that, you can go to 10% route. Okay, 10% of any video that you do or whatever, or this specific video, this specific interview, whatever I make off that, you get 10%. I'm not sure they can chop it up like that. Huh?
Boosie's not taking that.
Hey, if you betting on yourself,
that would be smarter, but he's not taking that. He's taking a flat fee.
Yeah.
That's because he's the type of dude that he's very like fast money. Because I know I've heard about like how he does like verses for people and whatnot. He's very like fast money.
5K in the bag, dog. You get a Boosie verse. Yeah. We can get a Boosie verse right now, dog. Y'all, if we get 3, get $5,000.
So he's not doing the whole percentage thing, because it's like, when am I gonna get that money? Like in what like increments am I gonna get that? I can't count on that. Like you know what I'm saying? He's very much like just pay me now. So he's not doing that. And yeah, I hate to agree with Vlad, bro, but
And then you know what the crazy part is, bro. Like you said, to your point, Cloud, of him being like fast money and shit like that, that hustler mentality where you don't quite understand the business, but you think you do because you had some success being like you. He's actually doing interviews and he's trying to sell the fucking interviews. So let me just play this real quick, man.
Man, I'm happy as a motherfucker right now. I just saw my clips of my, like 6-7 clips of my interview. Can't stop looking at this shit laughing. I gotta figure out how I want to put it out. I don't know whether I want to go through Dare or Rick there. You know, another way I can put it out where my fans can give me what they want for the interview. The limit to be $5, but I got fans who love me. Nigga might bust me down with a 10, 1,500. You know, so I'm excited right now, bro, because you know I don't need a podcast. A podcast need me, bro. I just be feeling I'm obligated to speak to the world because my word means something to so many people. Bro. Anything happen, I want to hear what Boosie got to say, nigga. So, but I don't need a podcast to be financially stable, bro. Not knocking the dudes who have a podcast and, you know, because y'all some of the smartest niggas in the world. Y'all done figured out how to sit on that couch and get that bag, you know, and that bag got to keep coming. Bills don't stop, nigga. So I respect y'all too. But I'm hyped right now, bro. Like,
bro, so essentially the man recorded his own interview of himself. However, and now you're gonna put it out like pay to play type shit. That's kind of, what do y'all think about that?
I mean, that's basically Patreon content. Oh, I mean, like that's not like a novel.
It's literally like Patreon. Yeah, no, that's so funny.
Yeah, like you kind of late on that, bro. But I mean,
I've never seen somebody skip the podcast part of Patreon and go straight to the extra content. That's crazy.
Hey, if that works for him, bro. Like, I mean, he's got the audience for it. Like, where he could do like a Patreon or like a behind a paywall or a podcast behind a paywall. J. Cole just did that with the whole Undisputed shit. Like that was behind a paywall. Mm-hmm. And he was telling like exclusive stories and shit like that. So it's like, you know, that if that model works for you, bro, like do that. Like, you know.
Who the fuck paying for an interview, dog? That's insane thinking to me. Not a comedy special.
Who's interviewing him? Who the fuck is interviewing him to where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if it's like somebody of high reverence in the game or somebody's interesting, somebody that's funny or some shit. If Kevin Hart interviewing you or some shit, maybe people will pay for it. Bro, I'm not paying to watch Boosie and some random nigga in his crew talk while he gives some hyped up stories. You know what I'm saying? And you've put out so many content through the years. It's like, are you going to give us something new? Are we just listening to your opinion on things? You know what I mean? Like, how many more stories you got in the bank that you could tell?
Just do a fucking podcast, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Podcast, man. Like, that's basically what he was doing with Vlad.
Yeah. If anything, now it's the worry I would have as a fan potentially. I'm not going to pay for these interviews, but I'm just saying, is like now it's going to be like filtered through Boosie, you would imagine, right? Like before, it probably was a little bit already with Vlad, but still Vlad got his shit off a little bit on whatever they like to do. Now is it going to be like slightly watered down for what people tune into the other stuff for? You know, I'm not watching anything Vlad, so I don't know, but people that are tuning in for that, are they going to think this new stuff is watered down? I don't know.
Because I like the thing about Vlad is like he's just like he just inserts himself into every situation and every scenario. So it's kind of like you erase that from it, and it's like it might actually be better.
True. Yeah, no, that's true.
I'll say like I'm not a fan of Vlad. Of course, everybody knows that at this point. But there is some value in being a decent interviewer, right? Vlad's been doing it so long. He does kind of know what questions to ask to get you to be entertaining or to get you to say something that's going to be clip worthy or something like that. I think Cloud brought up an interesting point. I think it was Cloud. Like who's interviewing you? You know what I'm saying? If it's just somebody that's just you handpicked to, you know, throw softballs, you know what I mean? Throw easy questions, whatever to you, then it's not gonna be an interesting interview, right? Even if you're super animated and all that, then it just feels phony, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Vlad's a legend, bro. Like, he's a piece of shit, but he's still, you know, you gotta give credit where it's due.
Man, I'm at the shower after this motherfucking podcast, agreeing with Vlad and giving him credit and shit.
He is a piece of shit though. Like, you know, but there's a bunch of legends or very, very influential people that are pieces of shit. So,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Fuck Vlad though. Any last thoughts on that shit? All right, man. I think that's it. We got one more topic before we get into the algorithm joints under the algorithm segment. Favorite. Pull this tweet real quick. Master student who also has me blocked for some fucking reason. Put a tweet here. You are a failed rapper. Twitter. I get so I hate all the time on this app that you are a failed rapper. That's because rap fans have been watered down now to not to judge an artist by his or her skill or talent anymore. Rappers nudged by how many albums did you sell, how many followers you got, how many monthly listeners, what kind of chain you got, what label you signed to. And he included a clip from.
So it was about showing skill, and then eventually it turned into a business. And some people try to make it seem like it's about the business, and those who aren't giants in the business aren't good, and that's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We all got to feed our families. We all got to make a living. But when we're talking about who's the top 5 MCs, and you're telling me this guy is better because he wore a better outfit, or this guy is better because of what's in his bank account, and you never even seen his account balance, I just can't talk to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Those are not things that we should be judging artists upon, and I think that hurts the culture, that hurts the craft. So it was about showing skill.
So there you have it. Has the average hip hop fan been watered down to the point where they can't judge a rapper by the skill anymore? The numbers just the only honest way left to measure impact in the world of payola. Do numbers matter in the game, right? Or just skill?
Well, I mean, numbers are something. Like, it's like, first of all, niggas be fucking trash, and looking at their low abysmal numbers. Oh, people just don't understand me. People just don't support real shit no more. It's like, no, nigga, you trash. You trash, nigga. Like him, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like him, for example. That nigga's trash. But like it's like there's plenty of like skillful rappers right now that are getting loved, bro. Like it's just about the way that you're presenting yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're in the age of like, we're not in the age of where you don't have to have skill or any of that. Like I feel like we were at a point, but now it's kind of like you just need to put yourself in front of those people. And if you deliver, then it's like, you kind of like, that kind of like gets the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole snowball effect. But, you know, and some people are super talented, and, you know, that's not their strong suit. Marketing isn't their strong suit. We're in a very marketing heavy era right now. You know what I'm saying? Like a cosign heavy, and not even like artist cosign, like platform cosigns. Like if you want like a on the radar or bars on I-95, like that shit will make you go up. If you go up there and fucking deliver, if you murder that shit, or if you go on Flex and murder that shit, like you gonna go up. You might not be a fucking like superstar, but you're that's gonna get the, you know, that's gonna get the momentum going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's such a cheap excuse. Like, you know, my numbers are low because, you know, people don't support real shit anymore. Like people don't support skill or talent anymore. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like this.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what y'all hearing. What do you think, Obi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Cloud. It's just funny. It's like we have one topic where it's like the clubs are dead and all this, that, and the other, and then the other topic is like skill doesn't matter and people don't care about skill and blah. It's like, so what the fuck is everybody like then? What the fuck is going on? Like, what are you talking about?
Just because I can't understand you don't mean that you're nice.
Exactly. It's like he's talking about, success. It's like I just want to know how should we measure success then? If the original, if you scroll back up so I can see it, the real question he asked was, "You are a failed rapper," and he said, "I get told that by haters all the time." Blah blah. Blah. It's like, well, then what makes you? I want to just know what makes somebody a successful rapper. Then that's what I need to know, so that I know we know how to judge it.
People do the whole numbers don't matter when their numbers are shit. You know what I'm saying? When their numbers are doing good, like when everybody fucking with them, then they move over to the other side where they hold their numbers over other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like, as much as people don't want to admit it, it's like you gotta have some sort. Like, if you don't have any sort of numbers, bro, if nobody fucking with you, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, it matters, bro. Like, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, dog. Now that does not to say that you're not building up to something, right? It's possible you're on your journey up, or you're on your, transition, trying to get, those numbers up. So I'm not shitting on anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to start somewhere, right? But at the same time, if you're doing some dope shit and nobody is, or what you think is dope shit, and ain't nobody rocking with you, like nobody's doing anything, then you kind of got to take that into consideration, dog. If I'm fucking like training jujitsu for fucking 5 fucking years, and then like some 120-pound girl like kicks my ass or some shit, maybe I ain't that good. Maybe that's not my thing. Maybe I should move on to something else. It is what it is. Like, the market will dictate what's dope and what's not to a certain extent, right? That's why a guy like the classic example we bring up, like Tech Nine, got a big ass mansion some fucking where, when half the hip hop world ain't fucking with his music, right? Because you have people that's rocking with you. So if ain't nobody rocking with you, you're not seeing some kind of upward trend, some kind of upward trajectory. Sometimes you gotta look in the motherfucking mirror. You feel me?
Yeah, because sometimes it's a marketing mistake, bro, or like I just, you're not putting yourself out there enough, because it's like that don't, like, low numbers do not always mean that you trash. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But it's like when you have like fucking 200 or 20K followers, and you got like 200 monthly listeners, and then it's like, okay, you garbage. Like, you garbage, my nigga. Sorry, man. Because that means niggas is like, know who you are.
You're just not fucking with the music.
Yeah, they'll listen once and then they never listen again.
Yeah, it's also the audience you craft. Yeah, it's also audience you craft. If you're known for one thing and you try to transition to another thing, it may not automatically go that way you think it's gonna go.
Man. People be making that mistake. People be thinking, hey, bro, like, I was just seeing this nigga that, like, he trolls on Twitter, goes viral and all that shit, and he just dropped some music and that shit got like fucking like 5 retweets. Like, he dropped the whole album and that shit got like 5 or something. Like, see, my nigga, that's why you don't, like, it don't matter like how many people you like the people that you like, you get a whole audience, like you get thousands or tens of thousands of people like following you and all that from like fucking just like fake deep shit, fake woke shit, like just a whole bunch of like nonsense on Twitter, just a whole bunch of Twitter nonsense, and then you drop some music, nigga, nobody gives a fuck. That's not what they came there for. They can't like keep making them fucking fake deep ass tweets. Like that's what we want to see. That's what we came and followed you for. Like that's, we don't care about your music, bro. Like, and that's a reality people don't want to come to terms with. They think all attention is, they think they can funnel that attention, bro. That's not how it is anymore. You can't funnel attention. Like it don't work like that unless you're an insanely unless you're an insanely captivating personality or you're insanely talented.
Right.
You got to be insanely talented to be able to funnel that type of attention into music, like Jay Versace did.
Yeah,
he's a good example. Jay Versace did, and he's fucking Grammy Award winning. I can't think of many other examples, but he's definitely one.
Yeah.
I mean, look at even bigger examples, right? You got like Black Boy Max. He's got all these streaming fans and blah blah blah. Gets all these views. His music's not making any motion. It's not getting anywhere near the type of attention his videos do.
Because we know you for this one thing, right? We know you for this one thing. You know what I'm saying? I go to Chick-fil-A.
And I mean, he's making trash, to be fair. But yeah.
Nobody goes to McDonald's for the motherfucking you know what I mean? The fried chicken, right? You go to fucking McDonald's, get a fucking burger, right? So if you crafted one brand, it's gonna be hard. You're essentially gonna start from scratch. You feel me? That don't mean that audience is gonna translate. So I agree. And Twitter is probably the worst of all the platforms as far as transitioning that audience because it's very harsh with the algorithm. It's a bunch of trolls, a bunch of bots. You feel me?
People gonna learn, bro. People gonna have to learn. People gonna have to learn the hard way, bro.
Twitter does not transition the way you think it does. It's probably the most veiled fucking platform of them all, and it's a lot of. That's why not a lot of artists active on there. Mostly just arguing and shit like that. But as far as like pushing music, you don't really see the artists pushing music like that on that platform like that. It's not the platform for that.
Instagram is a place for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Place for that.
Exactly.
That's why I told everybody that fucks with me, move over to Instagram. I told them that a long time ago.
Yeah, when it comes to music, Twitter is pretty much a ghost town, dog. Everybody left like 2020 to 2023.
People gonna learn the hard way.
Yeah. Well, let's get ready to get up out of here, family. Under the algorithm, man, our sleeper picks. You feel me? Make sure y'all, where we at? 97. Let's get up to 100, man. Y'all did like 5 last time. We gonna have to get on. Is the playoffs?
Well, it's the draft. There's the draft too tonight.
Ooh,
I don't know what the Bears are doing.
I would have canceled this shit if I knew the draft was on, bro.
No, we don't cancel shows around here.
Damn it, I get it. High standards, Obi. High standards. So go to y'all folks. Let the people know what y'all listening to, man. Whoever wants to go first can definitely go first.
All right, I'll go first. I dropped this review today for this artist that I've been bigging up for a minute now. I've been really, basically ever since I pressed play on song 1, it's been like, man, this dude's been killing tracks. Rico Sama, he's out of New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. The song Blood, Sweat, and Tears off this last album, Melandro, with bop phrases. And yeah, Rico Sama's just been going crazy. Everything I've been hearing from this guy is like, he's one of my new favorites for sure. So yeah, check out Rico Sama, Blood, Sweat, and Tears off the album Melandro that just came out a week or 2 ago.
Okay. You got anybody, Cloud? You want to put the people on, bro?
Couple of people. Shout the homie Don Cruz. He's dope. Fuck with him.
Yeah, he is dope.
Yeah. And Alicia G. I see the vision. Okay. She's kind of going up right now, but like she's dope. I fuck with her.
Okay. Putting on for the ladies, man. What else you got? Is it?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm gonna shout out the cat out of Plainfield, New Jersey. One of my homies, homeboys, Be the Boss, man. I know he's rapping some years ago, and I recently like this track stuck in my head he made, and I look up, still making good music, making new music. He just released Flower in the Mud, I believe it's called the album. But check it out, Be the Boss out of Plainfield, New Jersey. Dope music, you feel me? Catchy shit. I think that's it, man. And of course, anybody out there left a comment. Darren, we seen you out there. We seen Boogie Blade, even though he on the work. We see Cam out there reposting shit. I saw your dog. But the last minute, of course, I'm gonna lead to my esteemed co-hosts. Like I said, talented people in their own right, always working on some shit. You feel me? So I appreciate them being here despite the busy schedules. We start with Cloud, brother. What you working on, my man?
First off, I forgot one person. I think you say her name Moody. Smudy. I found out about her through because Wayno manages her, but she's super dope. Like really dope. So, but yeah, and me, I'm putting out music, man. I'm putting out bad music. Like I'm still working on this shit. I got like an album that I'm working on that's like all like Mr. Porter production.
That's dope. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Imani on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm getting a few other like really dope people on there, but yeah, I'm still like working on that. And just other shit in the meantime, just like sharpening my sword. You know what I'm saying? So just
pause. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just fucking with you, dog. We appreciate you. Hey, and it might be a review. I seen a inbox. You feel me? Seen you got an EP drop recently, dog. You feel me? So make sure y'all check the What Doesn't Kill Me, right? That's the name of that joint.
Yeah, and then I got the second part to it, and then I got the definitive, which is gonna be like more so like refined versions of like everything basically, and that's gonna like be on vinyl. So I'm just like finishing up. Yeah, I'm finishing up like painting the artwork for that, because I'm like, it's gonna be like a old like vinyl like panels and shit like that. So I'm like painting like the panels for that shit, and I'm like doing the vinyl itself. So I'm like, I'm doing.
So you're doing your own artwork for the vinyl?
Yeah. So that's soon as I finish that, I'm gonna like send all that shit in for like getting it pressed and whatnot. So
okay. Dope shit, man. Let me find my. I ain't think I gave out a y'all gotta get on me about that shit, bro.
Yeah, you have not. I've been paying attention. You have not.
Damn, bro. I'm doing too much shit. I'm trying to do a lot of shit. What you working on, Obi?
Oh man, just endless reviews, endless me trying to do different stuff, trying to still push myself and do different weird things. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I feel like I'm running around like a chicken with his fucking head cut off half the time. So yeah, I don't know. Go listen to Cloud's projects. That's what I would say. I've been enjoying those, especially the one that I haven't done a review for yet. That one I actually like. I love the other one. I love the one that we got a review coming for, and the other one I love even more. So if that makes sense. So fuck yeah. Oh yeah, no, thank you for the music. But then yeah, shout out to Lee and the Culture Decides. Go visit the website. Go just support the crew, man. That's all I want everybody to do. Support the crew.
That's what's up, Obi. Homo, man. Yeah, Obi. And hope for the salute to Lee. She'll be back in a couple weeks. You feel me? And we may have a special guest next week. Stay tuned for that. I ain't doing shit but working on this motherfucking platform. I ain't even gonna waste a damn minute of your time. We appreciate all 104. Oh, sorry about that. 104 of y'all that's in here right now. Salute the Red Panda. You late, man. You on CPT like a motherfucker, bro. You gotta do better. You from the shy, bro. You can't be coming in 3 minutes for the class about to let out, dog. But we appreciate you, Red Panda, coming through, man. And that's all I got, man. Make sure y'all check out the reviews. We had a whole bunch of the motherfuckers drop. We got more coming this week. I'm working on another one myself, so we definitely gonna keep the content going. You asleep? But you gotta take a nap, grown ass man, dog. Well, salute the Red Panda, man. Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to all 104, y'all, 103, 104, 105, y'all fluctuate. But make sure y'all share this, hit the replay up, share this with your friends and family, share this with your friends and your enemies, as OB would say, because we're trying to grow this platform.
That's right.
And beat the hell out of the motherfucking algorithm, dog. But that's all I got. So behalf of everybody, I gotta say, oh, you got some Cloud, man?
No, I was saying direct all hate towards me.
I
love it.
No, if you got hate, send it to my Reddit account and I will ignore it. So that
or the Discord, another place. But that's all I got, man. Everybody here, I gotta say, peace. Let's get up out of here.